So Bitcoin Cash, let's take a look. This is Bitcoin Cash Bitcoin. 50% of this high to the low. This is the daily chart. 50% of this high to low at 0.1702. That's always going to be your first target. And if we go down to, you know, there's no, and you have to rely on retracements in this swing in Bitcoin Cash because there's no real pullbacks that you can do fib projections from. Since the low, we've really gone up in a straight line. Maybe this one here, we could try and see where we are in relative to that. Now this is interesting because this says we're at a 2.618 here as we start. So maybe some resistance here at 0.1595, and that would mean that if we stop there, we would come back. We would come back here, retest this 382 fib level for support, and then carry on higher. And if we came back more than that, then we're probably, it was just a false breakout from one of those 382 fib levels. So Bitcoin Cash Bitcoin, maybe some resistance here at 0.1595, but I think more likely 0.17 is a good target. If we look at Bitcoin Cash US dollar, this is the big deal resistance level from the high. So if we go from the high that we made in December, we're at the 2.236 fib level, 1427, and it's also support and resistance. So does this mean we're going to stop and reverse here or have a pullback? Not necessarily. Like if you've missed some, then this is one of those levels where if we close above, it should be support if we keep going higher. But this is definitely resistance, that last 4-hour high. And I'm going to put this on the right so we can read the levels in Bitcoin Cash. So 1427 Bitcoin Cash US dollar is major resistance. How will we know if we've reversed here? I'm going to go down a time frame, and whenever I want to know, are we going to reverse that level or keep going, I look at a few things. One of them is RSI. I want to see, is the trend running out of steam? Can I see any bearish divergence? I cannot. In fact, it looks all right on this Bitcoin Cash in this rally on the hourly, but on the 4-hourly, definitely we've got some bearish divergence here. What does that mean? It means that this high here was the high on the oscillator, and now we've made a lower high and a higher high in price. So I would say, based on this bigger time frame divergence, that we are running out of steam a bit here, and that we're more likely to pause at this resistance level in Bitcoin Cash. So Monday morning, you know, Monday morning very often produces a correction, and it very often happens at the open, and it's not happening today, you know, but markets love to trick people. So if it was really wanted to trick everybody, what would it do this Monday morning? It would have a move higher, and it would get everybody thinking, oh, higher is the move of the day, and then reverse. So important resistance at Bitcoin Cash. Let me quickly go back and finish this. Now, it's just going to be a pullback here unless we come more than the 236 fib back. And so that's at 1239 in Bitcoin Cash US dollar. 1239.8 is where we most likely come back and find some support if we're going to keep going higher. If we go lower than that, we're not in an uptrend anymore and we're in a bigger correction. That's all.